Hello again, people of the internet world. It's very early in the morning, but I would like to talk about number one, my gastric sleeve. It's still a month. I'm obviously in the same outfit as the last video, so yeah, this is the same night as that last video. I left some things out, obviously. I would like to talk about dumping syndrome. I had a serious case of dumping syndrome this past month. I was never in the hospital or anything for dehydration because I can get down the water. The water is not the problem. I do have some pain in my esophagus when I swallow certain things, um, and discomfort in my stomach as well when I swallow certain things. My biggest issue is just intolerance of certain things at certain times. Like one day I'll be okay with eating baby food, and the next day I'll try to eat the same baby food, and it just does not want to sit right, and it just comes right back up. And, that's uncomfortable, but it's kind of part of it. I'm assuming that this is, the process of figuring out what my body will take and what my body will not take. I can't dictate to it anymore what it will ingest. It will only take what it wants. For instance, I tried to eat a piece of fish, white fish, because I am a month into it, and I should be technically on soft solids. I'm not. Um, anyway, the white fish didn't sit well and came right back up. Same thing with even like the baby Gerber hot dogs. They're great, like ice cold, always out of the fridge, cold. But I couldn't eat it. I came right back up. Um, so yeah, I've had a lot of dumping, unfortunately, but I'm trying to get back on track. This is not. This whole thing is just a process that you just have to learn to deal with. Um, Losing weight is my goal, but more so my goal has now become staying healthy. I don't want to become malnourished because that's even worse to deal with than being overweight, I think. I think overweight you could always that solve malnutrition by eating the right things, and of course you would lose the weight that way. But in this case, it's literally a matter of survival. Like, I cannot mess around with what goes into my body. Plain and simple. What goes into my body has to count. Um, I just purchased from watching other people's videos on YouTube and, learning from them, because this is like a community of it's a community based on medical necessity, basically, for the food. Isopure, I haven't tried it, but I did just order it. I ordered the green tea lemon case of that. I also got my multivitamins from Bariatric Advantage, where you could take just three of these pills rather than the five other vitamins and be covered for the rest of the day. I think that's beneficial because I really do have a low tolerance of what goes into my stomach, so the less the better. um, like I said, I like my water. I always did. I like to put actual lemon juice in my water, not lemon juice from like a container, an actual lemon, and it doesn't seem to bother me. And it's good for the skin, and it's good for the hair, and it's good for the nails and all that fun stuff. So, and it tastes like something, because us people with the VSG, we like to taste our food, and unfortunately, we're limited to so little right now. Um, I'm just hoping, and I'm a little bit nervous that the certain pains that I have, especially right before the food enters my stomach, will go away. Um, yeah, it's a little intimidating. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little scared. But would I go back and change? I don't think so. I think I would still have the surgery because I feel better about myself. Even looking at myself on camera right now, I can see I don't have 8 chins, which is nice. Um, and for all you people that are out there that are looking for certain advice and guidance when it comes to making the decision whether or not you want VSG, that would be vertical gastric sleeve surgery. You really got to soul search. I'm not going to lie. You really need to be prepared about what's going to happen post-op, because the operation itself is not the difficult part. It's the post-op that you have to deal with. Do your research. Make sure you ask a ton of questions for your doctor. And when I say doctor, I mean maybe you should check out 1 or 2 different types of doctors and get a real feeling for what kind of person you're going to want to deal with, who's going to be entering your body and cutting out your stomach. Yeah, I'm a little giddy because it's like 5 in the morning. But, yeah, it's a process. And my doctor personally, he is one of the better ones in New Jersey. And I liked him. I really did. He was very professional, very thorough in terms of making sure that I was educated on what the procedure really entailed in terms of nutrition and what I was going to need, and made me do, jump through hoops in order to get approved. The one thing I really want to start working on is working out. I'm not really a gym kind of girl. I don't want anybody looking at me when I'm working out. Like, I'm sweaty. Yeah, I'd rather work on something that's going to work my whole body, but I'm going to feel relaxed while doing it. And I recently will be joining, well, I will be joining a class on April 26th for Pilates. And I did Pilates once before, and I loved it. For 3 months, I felt such an improvement in just my muscle tone and my strength and so on and so forth. So I'm going to do that to tighten up some of the skin I've got going on, because I was flabby before the surgery, and I definitely don't want to be flabby all after this. So, yeah, working out is going to be interesting for me, because I don't really have that motivation to kind of put that kabang in my step and go work out. But I am going to do my best. And I don't know how much more I want to talk, but yeah, if you guys have more questions, anything, please feel free to post anything you want. And that's all I have to say, really. Have a good morning, because it is 5 a.m. my time in New Jersey. And if you guys have anything else to give or take from this situation, feel free. And once again, signing off.